high school sucks, which is a good thing. Now, my high school experience wasn't actually that bad. I was actually pretty chill with everybody towards the end of my senior year. But I still had hard times. Yeah, my high school experience wasn't actually too bad. But just like everybody has their hardships, right? Like it's never life is never completely sunshines and rainbows. For me, the main reason I hated high school is just academics. I just hate academics. Like I have no motivation to do any schoolwork. Like be so for real, bro. Like the only reason I went to school was to hang out with people. I didn't even have anybody to really hang out with. My freshman and sophomore year, I messed around with this girl who was pretty much like my best friend, and we dated. I ended up spending like most of my time with her. This girl, she was my best friend before high school. Yeah, I didn't have many friends when I first started high school. I mean, everybody in my middle school I was pretty chill with, but I didn't really hang out with that many people. I had a few close friends in middle school, which I kept during high school, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, so anyway, this girl was pretty much my best friend. Me and her, we had a little thing going my freshman year, as you do. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was light. So yeah, my freshman year, I was a super shy kid. Like, I wouldn't talk to anybody. Like, even if you came up to me first and started a conversation with me, like, I'd still be like, who are you, bro? Why are you talking to me? I was scared to talk to everybody. Even like my teachers, bro. I didn't talk to any of my teachers. But yeah, so things with that girl did not end up working out. They say, marry your best friends. Well, yeah, that did not work out. So, midway through freshman year, me and her ended up just ending things. It was a mess, man. Like it was. She was an interesting person. All right, let's just say I don't talk to her anymore. So, oh my goodness, hold on, I'm getting murked right now. Ooh. Yeah, as I was saying, me and her are no longer friends. Yeah, that breakup ended up being really rough on me. Um, my freshman year was pretty much ruined because of that. I don't even. My freshman year was. I don't even want to remember my freshman year. Like it was just so. It was just so depressing. I was just really felt bad about myself that year. And breakups are just hard, man. Yeah, freshman year was my emo phase, bro. Like, yeah. If you know me in real life, you know that I have like super blonde hair, like white hair. Like my friends laugh when I tell them that I was super emo that year. But yeah, after that happened, I had no self confidence. And I had like nobody. I didn't know who to hang out with because she was pretty much like everything to me, bro. Anyway, freshman year ends roughly, and summer goes by. I'm doing my thing, whatever. Sophomore year comes around, and this girl's like, I'm so sorry that our relationship ended. It ended on a terrible note. Like, let's try it again. Make things better, right? So of course, me being the little oblivious guy that I was like, heck yeah. But I didn't realize that this would be one of probably my worst high school decision. So we ended up running it back beginning of sophomore year, and who? Yep. So we ran it back, and everything was fine and dandy at first, but it definitely, I could tell it just wasn't the same. It wasn't the same as it was the first time around, you know, and she ended up breaking up with me the night of homecoming dance. So a little bit of backstory behind that. I did mountain bike racing during the fall, which is super fun, by the way. And I ended up having a mountain bike race the same day as homecoming. For some reason, my school always scheduled homecoming on the same weekend I had a mountain bike race, which is crazy. We only had 4 mountain bike races in a year, and the only year that they didn't schedule it on was my senior year. Yeah, anyway, sophomore year, homecoming day, I ended up getting super sick. Like the day, I think it was either that day or the day before. And I was dying, man. Like through this mountain bike race, I was so miserable. So basically, our mountain bike races are 2 6-mile laps through the mountains on these, you know, super like out in the middle of nowhere trails, and they're super fun. But when you're not feeling good, it's terrible. It's the worst. Like, I don't think anything compares to doing a mountain bike race when you're sick. But yeah. So I was super sick, and I just told her like, hey, I'm not gonna make it. Like, I'm so sick. Like, I'm so sick and miserable. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna make it. And she was begging me. She was like, please come, please come. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, I'm just so miserable. And she was like, okay, well, we have to end things. And I was like, are you serious? Right now, after I just told you, I'm like so miserable. I'm so miserable I can't even come to the homecoming dance and like spend time with you, you know, like the person I want to spend time with. Yeah, at that point, she told me we were gonna end things. I was so sick and so tired from my race that like I didn't even have any reaction that night. Yeah, I was so pissed. Later, I ended up finding out that she wanted to break up with me on that night so she could go spend homecoming dance with another dude. So she wanted me. It sounds so stupid now I'm saying it. She wanted me to go through the homecoming dance so she could break up with me in person and then go spend the rest of the night with somebody else. Which, I don't know about you, but that's pretty messed up. Yeah, so anyway, at the time, I didn't even think much of it. Just because I was so sick and just I didn't want to remember, that day, like, at all. And I was just, I don't know, I was so defeated. So anyway, I was pretty sad the next few months, as you can imagine. Yeah, this person that, you know, meant so much to me just, you know, just pulls a move like that. Like I was very defeated as a person. So it kind of took me a while to like kind of rebuild myself a little bit. And then a few months later, winter break is just around the corner, and the girl, she talks to me and she's like, hey, you know, I'm really sorry for what I did. And I just want to make it up to you and just say I'm sorry. And and I was like, right. She's like, I wanna try again, right? Like, oh, I haven't heard this before. But me being the silly little sophomore that I was, I we ran it back one more time. This was the last time. we ended up dating again for a couple months, and I ended up finding out that she was cheating on me with another guy. Like, who could have seen this coming? And then at that point, I told her it's over, and that me and her were never getting back together ever again, and we never did. It wasn't even just that. I later found out that she didn't just cheat on me once; she cheated on me like many times. I heard from her friends, which I feel like, which I know you're probably thinking like, oh, you heard from her friends, you know, oh, you shouldn't believe that. But I feel like they don't benefit any from like lying to me, right? Anyway, I was so mad. I was so defeated. And I was still like had zero self-confidence. I was still super shy. I didn't talk to anybody. Like I was still at a super low in my life. And dude, what the heck are these prices, bro? All right. Oh, this guy freaking sucks. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I might need to clock in for this one. Yeah, but anyway, oh my god. Get away from me. Hold on, gotta Loki lock in. Oh my god. Please! Please. Okay. We're good. We're chilling. Yeah, at that point, I was so defeated. I was I was like, man, I wanna leave high school. That's how badly I want to get away from this girl. Like I was so done. I was so done with her. Ooh, wait, that's actually pretty good. Anyway, I finally did myself a solid and was like, I need to fix myself. This is kind of like when I first started discovering like self-improvement videos and just like the whole concept of like, you know, becoming a real man and really like really just working on yourself and becoming like a respectable person, which for the time was definitely a good thing to get exposed to, but looking back at it, like I'm glad I still don't watch those I don't still watch those videos, because those had some terrible advice, man. Like those people who make those videos are probably some of the most, they're so just like most red pill people like ever. Like it is like their entire life, and if you're not like super perfect, like perfect male specimen, then like you're not good enough. It's pretty much like what they taught you in those videos, which is just like, looking back at it, that's just kind of crazy. Kind of a crazy thing to teach, because nobody's perfect. Like I get they're trying to like motivate these low lifes who are really just down in the dumps, but then there's also some people that, you know, aren't like that would still like some good genuine advice. Anyway, enough ranting about how horrible self-improvement YouTubers are. But at the time, it was a really good thing for me to discover. I was finally like, okay, I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta fix myself. I gotta become more confident. I don't want to be this unconfident nobody anymore. And I also, everybody knew me as this kid who dated, you know, this one girl. At that point, and I just wanted to rewrite my identity, because at that point everybody kind of stopped liking her, just because she kind of turned out to be, trying to say it in a nice way, somebody who kind of dates everybody, you could say, which you definitely don't want to be known as somebody like that. So I just really wanted to rewrite my reputation, just fix myself, become a better person. So anyway, sophomore year ends. I'm pretty down on myself, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start really working on myself. I'm gonna become a better person. Anyway, throughout the summer, I kind of just like do my own thing. I don't really work on myself too much, if I'm being honest. But I was still watching like self-improvement videos and really still just like trying to become, learn to become a better person. I didn't actually start taking action until my junior year, which is really when I first started to like really discover like who I am as a person and really gain some confidence in myself. I started going to the gym, you know, started looking better, started forcing myself to actually talk to people. But yeah, that was junior year is definitely my biggest growth point. Nothing too notable happened my junior year. Oh, dude, sick cutscene. Um, but it was really the turning point in my high school career where it started going from, wow, this is really a miserable experience to like, hey, this is actually like not that bad. Like this is really becoming a good experience. Like I'm starting to really learn like who I am. I'm starting to like find like what people I want to hang out with, and really just like defining myself. And I was doing better with academics too. Even though I never really liked academics. To be so for real, but I started getting better at sports. I started making it to state, in mountain biking, and then also swimming. Oh, hold on. New class unlock. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Dude, this thing is busted. But yeah, my high school career finally started taking a turn for the better. And I'm really glad that it did, because I ended up making a lot of great memories. And you know, it wouldn't have happened if my first years didn't suck. Yeah, I truly believe that. If my first few years didn't suck in high school, I don't think I would become nearly the person that I am today. Alright, so yap aside, what I'm trying to say is that high school does suck. Like, there's no doubt about that. Ooh, wait, that's actually goated. Yeah, high school sucks, no doubt about it. But it's really important that it does suck, because it really teaches you how to deal with hard situations and really helps you grow yourself. If you're in high school, just remember, times will be hard, but through those hard times, you'll become a better person. Yeah, and if you're out of high school like me, really just take a couple minutes and reflect on your hardships, you know, the lessons that you learned. Oh shoot, I'm dying. And also reflect on the great times that you've had. Because that's what high school's about, right? It's still about having fun. It's about growing up. It's about learning yourself. I know everybody makes it out to be like, oh, you're preparing yourself for college. Like, man, like, I don't care about that, bro. No, I'm super excited to go to college. It's just, I feel like high school is mostly just a time of growth, and it's super important. 100%. Ooh, it's slimed, idiot. Man, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Ooh, number one advice for high school is try new things, because high school's the time where you're gonna learn what you really like and what you really don't like. So don't be afraid to try new things. Like for example, my freshman year, I talked about mountain biking a couple of times already, but before my freshman year, I never mountain biked before. It was completely new to me. I did a little bit of swimming. Actually, I did a lot of swimming. I did swimming since I was 7 years old. And when I entered high school, I was like 13. So that was, what is that? Quick math, 6 years? Yeah, 6 years of swimming at that point. and I was completely new to mountain biking. Yes, try new things. If there's a sport that you think you might like at your school, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. If there's a sport you think you might like at your school, go try it. You know, you want to go try it for the play, bro, go do that. Like, see, I never did like any plays or anything, but I did try it for one once. I didn't get in because I had no free time in my schedule. But yeah, dude, just go try new things. I ended up loving mountain biking after I tried it out, and I did it for a couple years before I really started loving it. Like I liked it from the beginning. Like I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And like, yeah, it's all right though. But especially like summer of my sophomore year, like right when I first started, like, okay, I want to improve myself. I really want to work on my sports, just my lifestyle. I started riding more, doing more stuff like that, and I was like, man, this is actually a lot of fun. And going on like super long rides with friends and really just like challenging the limits of my physical ability. Bro. Ooh, good speed run. Yeah, I know I said earlier that high school isn't about preparing you for college, but I kind of lied. It kind of is. You should really figure out like what you want to do at college in high school. Now obviously this isn't like, oh, you have to or else you're gonna be a failure in life. Like, no, I'm not saying that. It's just like high school is pretty much your free trial of life. Like you can experiment with like whatever you want. You know, school's a great place to, you know, explore certain career paths. And really just try to find what you might like. Oh, get wrecked, idiots. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. This weapon is so crazy. It's so good. Bro, I can't even tell like what's going on screen. I just know I'm living. Man, I'm running out of things to say. I just wanted to complete this run. Socializing? Yeah, I already talked about socializing, but a little bit. But that's another thing. Really learn what kind of people you like to be around. That's a big thing in high school. The people you surround yourself... Wait, what's the saying? The people you surround yourself... Or like the top 5 people you surround yourself make up, you know, 50% of like who you are. Or something like that. I don't know. But like, you get what I mean. Like, the people you surround yourself is really important. You surround yourself with a gang of no good people, you're probably going to be not a great person. But you surround yourself with, you know, good, supporting, chill friends, then you're going to be a chill guy. And I know socializing kind of sucks. You kind of got to force yourself out there, which is super scary. Like, trust me, bro. I was number one, D1 shy kid at my school, bro. I didn't, trust me, bro. I didn't talk to nobody. But I just kind of, I forced myself to talk to people, to like get to know people, to improve my social skills, which has been extremely beneficial. I mean, I'm still not like the most social person, but I'm also not scared to go up and talk to somebody now. Also, talk to your teachers too, because your teachers are chill people. I know it's kind of crazy, but like, your teachers are humans too. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but trust me. And they want to be there too. Like they don't get paid like anything for teaching, bro. Like they're just there because they love the job. I know I know definitely some teachers seem like they really don't want to be there. But you know, you kind of got to understand too that it's high school. Like there's a lot of crazy high school kids. Like I really wasn't. I mean, I don't think I was one of them, but you know, some of the freshmen, man, like they're pretty crazy. But yeah, just like go up to a teacher, like have like a genuine conversation with them. I know I'm kind of making this like wrong time to be talking to teachers, but you know, you see a teacher in the store, like go up to them, say hi, you know, or something. Like they'll remember you, dude. Even just saying hi to like a teacher in the halls. Being able to talk to adults is gonna be a really important life skill. Like I just graduated high school and I'm already saying this, but you know, I wish I talked to teachers more. Like I wish I was more out there and took more risks like that. But oh well, it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm getting. Oh my god, please, please. No! Alright, in conclusion, high school breaking sucks. Like, it does. But it's good that it sucks. You learn a lot. You become a much better person from it. And just make the best out of your high school experience, because you'll miss it when it's done. I miss high school. Well, I wouldn't say I don't miss all of high school. I miss certain aspects of high school, and I'm like 2 months out of high school, dude. But anyway, take some time to reflect and enjoy high school.